Great people of great Ukraine. In this video, I want to appeal separately to the Ukrainian cities and the brave inhabitants of these cities, to the free south of Ukraine, where the sun shines only to welcome guests, not to random tourists on tanks, to Berdyansk, Kakhovka, Enerhodar, Melitopol, and, of course, Kherson. To Kherson, where today we saw slaves shooting at free people. Slaves of propaganda that replaces their consciousness. Slaves who used to pack everyone in paddy wagons. Even an old woman with a clean white poster. Even a girl with an A4 sheet on which only one word is written: peace. These slaves sent by Russia have never seen so many free people in the squares and streets. They have never seen thousands of people who are not afraid of them, of slaves with weapons in their hands. Slaves perceive freedom as savagery, as danger. They are scared. The fear that propagandists know how to turn into hatred. And then, shots at peaceful free people. Kherson, hold on. We will never forget these shots. Shots at your city. We were all with you in your square and streets. 40 million Ukrainians of our state. Millions and millions of Ukrainians in the world. We've all seen you stand. We've seen who you are. We have all felt how you want to regain your freedom. On land where, watching the Milky Way, the Chumaks went for salt. The enemies felt terrible. And as soon as we can break through to you, every occupier who shot at peaceful Kherson residents just for the blue-yellow color will have a black stripe. And the same awaits the Russian military pale. From the fright who were driven out today in an Enerhodar, peaceful Ukrainians drove them out with bare hands. The occupiers in Berdyansk, Melitopol, and Kakhovka will have a black stripe wherever the occupiers kidnap our people, those who they think are organizing the resistance. But we are not Russia, remember, and there is no need to organize resistance here. Resistance for Ukrainians is a feature of the soul. And I really want you, all our Ukrainians in the south, to never think even for a moment that Ukraine does not remember you. Whenever you are in pain, when you resist in spite of everything, please know that our hearts are broken at this time because we are not with you. And we ask God to support you until we can drive these strangers out. This is a feat that you are protesting. This is happiness that we have such people, that we are all Ukraine. During this invasion, heroes have constantly declared themselves among millions of our people. Once ordinary Ukrainians, and now fighters, men and women who stand up for our state. Everywhere, in the south, in the east, in the north, in the center, in the west, and abroad. Stand up so that the enemy does not believe that this is a reality, but we will make them believe. And we will make them remember that they are not welcome. And they will never be. In Kyiv, which stands bravely and majestically above the Dnipro, in Kharkiv, proud, tidy, educated Kharkiv, which they beat, but it does not obey. Chernihiv, ancient Chernihiv, which since the time of the Horde has not faced such atrocities committed by the Russian military now. Sumy, Oktirka, and Lebedin, Izyum, Derhachi, Volnovakha, Popasna, Borodyanka, Hostomel, Makariv, Mykolaiv, Mariupol. Hard-working and honest city, Mariupol, which the occupiers are simply destroying to ashes, but it will survive them all. Worthless slaves who do not know how to take care of their own country, of their own people, and so they go to someone else's. We are fighting for every Ukrainian, and we remember everyone. We are grateful to everyone. both to the people and to these beautiful cities, as well as to Lviv, as well as to Frankivsk, Khmelnytsko, Chernivtsi, Ternopil, Lutsk, Uzhhorod, Kropivnitsko, Zaporizhia, Dnipro, Kryvro, Vinnytsia, Rivno, Cherkassa, Poltava, Odessa, those who may be infrequently mentioned in speeches, but who care about our common future, about Ukraine, and about freedom for each of us, who shelter people who have been forced to leave their home, who work for defense, who send humanitarian goods, who deploy the evacuated businesses, who heal, who help all of us and therefore themselves. Great people of great Ukraine, and I say this not accidentally, great Ukraine, because I appeal to everyone in our country and to those abroad, in cities and villages, those who are free and those who are temporarily under occupation, in Crimea, in Donetsk, in Luhansk, where they must also fight for freedom, not sit and wait. I appeal to all Ukrainians, wherever we are, do everything to protect our state, to save our people. Fight. Fight and help. Drive these slaves out. Drive the occupiers out so that Ukraine lives, so that all of us live with it, free and peaceful, which we love so much. Glory to Ukraine.